So yeah, I hate being a woman because we gotta squat to pee. We have period pains or whatever you want to call it. Menstrual cramps. And of course, we're carrying around more weight than necessary by having tits. Some people have back pain because they're carrying such a heavy load, right? And my boobs are not that big, but I mean, I would prefer to have smaller ones because I just don't like that shit flopping around, dude. I mean, okay, when you're a guy, you have balls and that shit flops around as well, but it's I'd rather carry around balls instead of tits, okay? Look, somebody's probably gonna flag my video, or, this is definitely not for kids. But, anyways, I'm just sharing my thoughts, and I didn't even talk about, like, the woman tax, right? Because there is such a thing, because marketers or manufacturers or whatever companies, they charge more for their female products. If you compare women's versus men's products, women's products cost more. Whether it's like a fucking razor or whatever. There's a reason why there's this term called the woman tax. And then you have, pay inequality. I remember when I used to work at, I guess here I go giving them fucking free advertising. I remember when I worked at Banana Republic, and I remember one of my coworkers told me how much money he made. And I'm not going to tell you because, that's just too much information. But I think he made like $3 more than me doing the same fucking job. And that made me furious. you know? And I guess you could say, like, that's one of the reasons why I joined the military. Because, and regardless, it doesn't matter, because you're always going to be labeled a woman Marine. Or, I'm just a Marine. But, of course, like, they still have to put, separate you, or, yeah, put you in categories. Because, like I said, you're either a cunt, like a hoe,